Jesuits?
Absolutely.
What did the Jesuits do? Who was Ignatius Loyola?
He was a great saint.
He was a great saint?
He
founded the Jesuit order.
More people to the faith.
How come Ignatius Loyola had a counter-reformation, and his whole plan was to stop the Reformation from taking place?
The whole point was to re-enliven the Catholic Church, and he did a great job with that.
What do you think the Spanish Inquisition
That's what
did?
the counter-reformation is.
What do you think the Spanish Inquisition did?
They brought people to the truth.
great
They
job of murdering millions
brought people to the truth.
By murdering them?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, come on. I know enough history to know that Ignatius Loyola was a murdering dog. Absolutely.
You don't know that Ignatius ever murdered anybody.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
The records. Oh, Ignatius personally,
You don't know
or
that
his
at all.
Jesuit dogs that
You
went
don't
on
know that
after
the
him.
Jesuits said, it's really insulting to call them dogs, too.
Yeah, they are dogs.
They're not dogs. They're great
They're
men.
wicked. The Jesuits.
They're great men who try
Hey,
to
that
bring
Jesuit
people
general
exactly
is the
to what
most
he's
wicked
talking
man
about.
out there right now.
Yeah, Pope is a Jesuit. You know that.
Yeah, I know he is.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? Now, how is the Pope the Jesuit when the Jesuits were suppressed before, and now the Pope is a Jesuit?
No.
Never has there been a Jesuit Pope, correct?
Right.
Why is there one now?
Because he's the right man for the job.
Is he now?
He's the one that helps us to respond.
So you believe what Pope Francis is teaching now is Bible, or is it his ex cathedra preaching?
It's right from the Bible.
It is, huh?
Yeah.
So accepting homosexuality, accepting all those other sins, and bringing them into the church is what he's
Where
supposed
does
to
he
do.
say that?
He's been saying it
No, he
everywhere.
hasn't. You believe it wasn't
No,
reading the press?
I listen to what he says, his own words.
No,
His
absolutely not.
Jesuits, or Pope Francis' own words.
He wrote a great encyclical letter recently that I think we should read. I think we really enjoy
I
it.
understand what he wrote
Did
because
you
I
read
know
what he wrote
who
about
Francis
same-sex
is.
marriage?
I know who Francis is.
Did you read it? No,
I know
you
who the
don't
Jesuits
really.
are.
No, I'm afraid you
I know
don't.
the Jesuits are.
I don't think
Absolutely,
you really know.
I do.
You know a caricature of both of them.
A character.
Caricature.
Hey, let me ask you this: Is it of God to get people drunk to pay for this building right here? Because these people are getting hammered out there. Do you think this is right?
I don't know that anybody's getting hammered. I don't have anything
What?
to do with that.
What do you think you're
I don't know
that?
anybody's getting
Isn't
hammered.
this going to support the Basilica?
At the building.
Right.
Yeah.
You think that? So making money
I
off
don't know that anybody's
booze?
getting hammered.
What are you talking about? Look at all the beer in there and all the drinking and all the booze. Have you ever watched these people stumble out? Have you ever watched these people stumble out? Are you kidding me? You got to be blind not to see that.
No, I don't see anybody
You're
stumbling
making
out.
money.
You
You're
see one
making
person
money
stumbling?
off booze.
It's a way in which people in the community are able to support something.
They're getting drunk.
Most of them aren't Catholic, huh?
Yeah,
I
but
don't
they're
know
getting
that they're
drunk.
getting drunk.
What happens when you
never
drink booze?
You
No,
never
I don't.
drink.
I don't.
I don't either.
No.
Stand here and talk to a few as they come out. You'll
They
see.
might have gone in there that way too. Huh?
Doesn't matter.
It's a way. They also do some great tours. If you had a ticket, you'd be able to go in and get a great tour of that facility.
I don't need a tour
It
of
would be
that.
helpful for
You
you.
ever heard of the Waldenses?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ever heard of them? You know who murdered them?
Yeah, you murdered them. They're still there.
No, a lot of them have been murdered by the
They're
Roman
still there.
Catholic papacy.
Yeah.
What about
Absolutely.
the
How about the
What
Donatists?
about all the
How about the
Catholics
Edict
that
of
were
Milan? Do you know about the Edict of Milan?
It didn't really exist.
Oh.
Yeah, right,
What about the Edict against the Donatists? How about the Edict against the Donatists?
Yeah.
You know that? You know about
Yeah,
that?
absolutely.
Yeah.
So they didn't kill the Donatists.
Well, tell me this: there were all kinds of awful things that were more political than religious, huh? So there were a lot of Catholics that were killed in that too. Huh?
Exactly. So why would the Pope and why would the Jesuits and why would they be involved in all after that's after the Jesuits, the rise of the Jesuits after the Counter-Reformation? Why would they be involved? Yeah, that was before all that. What I'm saying is afterwards, why would they be involved with things like that?
Yeah. They're not. They're involved in doing with this general.
No. Why are they involved? Why are they involved with subverting governments and everything else?
No, that's what they're about. Is that?
Come on,
No,
you know as
really.
well as I do. Hey, you know as well as I do that the Vatican and the Jesuits have more power in this world than you could ever imagine.
No,
More money than you could ever
Were
imagine.
that only the case, huh?
Come on,
Because-
seriously.
No.
Where's
There's
all the money in the
nobody that
Vatican?
does more. Huh? There's
Where's all-
nobody that does more.
How does the
for
Vatican
poor.
have so much money?
They don't.
What do you mean they don't
They
have
don't.
money?
That's why we have to give them a check every year.
Are you kidding me?
They
How
don't
can
have
you
money.
even?
They
Do you
make
really
pay
believe
them.
that?
Have you ever looked at their balance sheets?
Yeah. Have you ever looked at their
No, no.
investments?
Have you? Yeah.
Have you ever looked at their
absolutely. I
investments?
absolutely have.
So have I. They're worth trillions.
No. Hey,
Oh, now come on!
No,
They
no,
own
no.
stock in all of the major. They own stock in all of the major corporations. That's easily
and
provable.
some major corporations, they obviously
No,
do.
the most wealthy
That's
corporations in the
stewardship.
world.
That's the stewardship.
No,
that
no,
Jesus
no, no.
talks
They're supposed
about.
to be a. They're not supposed to be a
That's stewardship.
business.
No,
They're
they're
supposed
not
to be a
business.
church.
They use their funds.
You know, I'll tell you one
beautifully.
thing. They've taught you.
They have more
taught you one thing.
hospitals.
They've taught you
How
how
about
to
all the
argue
wonderful, the
effectively to
wonderful
deflect
work
things and
that
not
the Basilica
answer.
does, huh? Now you tell me what other church
Well, let's
does
talk
what
about
the
the.
Basilica
Let's talk
does.
about the over
They
four.
teach
Hey,
people
hang on.
No.
Let's
in
talk
terms of
about.
feeding
Okay,
people
can we
every
talk about
day,
this?
sir, huh?
How about the over 400
Giving them
cases
sandwiches.
of sexual molestation of children against the St. Paul parish? What about those?
Allegations, huh?
Those are. You don't believe any of them are true?
No, I don't. No, I didn't say that.
Are you
A lot of
saying
them
that
are
these
true.
people aren't molested?
Absolutely, lots of them are true, huh?
Yeah, and it's happening all over the place.
In families, that's the sad thing.
No, it's happening.
How
It's
many-
happening in Catholic
it's
churches.
How awful it is that those things happen in families. That
You know why they
in
happen,
schools.
don't you? Because of a lot of things. One of the things is the unscriptural celibacy that is taught by the Roman Catholic Church. That you can't get married. That's wicked. That's
No.
not in the Bible. Forbidding to marry and to abstain from meats.
What does St. Paul tell people?
That's what the Bible says.
What does St. Paul tell people?
That to
better to
marry.
remain unmarried.
No, he said it was
No.
better
He
to
says
marry
it's
than to
In
burn.
context,
But
yeah.
He said it is not good. It is good for a man not to touch a woman. Nevertheless, let every man have his own wife and every wife have his own husband.
Right.
That's what he
Absolutely.
said.
Absolutely.
To avoid fornication.
Absolutely.
That's what it
But
says.
and if they marry,
How do
they
you
have
do
not
that?
sinned.
Yeah, but if thou marry, thou hast
No,
not
we don't say
sinned.
marriage is a sin. We say marriage is beautiful.
Well, then why
marriage
don't
is
you
a
get
great
married?
sacrament. It's not for me. That's not what God's asked me to do.
I'd love to see that.
Then why are so many children being molested then in Catholic churches?
I'm sorry. It's part of sin, original sin. Huh?
No, it's not part of original sin.
No, no.
It's
not
because
just
of the
priests
perversion
that are
that's
doing
taught.
that, huh?
Why are so many of the priests in the Vatican involved in sodomy and sodomite and orgies?
No, I don't think that's really true.
Well,
sir.
no, it's been reported on widely.
But by whom?
By for example,
No, but I'm saying it's
48
not, I don't
hours.
think that's realistic.
No,
huh?
they went in with hidden cameras and filmed it.
In film sodomy. No, that's not
No. They filmed
Yeah.
sodomy.
They filmed
If you
it.
want to talk doctrine, you can come talk to us.
They did. They went in and filmed it.